Okay, welcome to the Stanley Cup Finals. It is Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals 2024. It is Game 7, like I just said. I'm Jason Alamio, our host, co-host, RTS with Oscar Montiel, host Oscar Montiel will be here soon. The Edmonton Oilers are on the precipice of history. They will possibly win a Stanley Cup final. The first ever Canadian team to do so since about 1992. The first team to sweep and actually win the Stanley Cup since 1942. The first team to sweep the last 4 games of the Stanley Cup after being down 3. This is the Stanley Cup Finals. Will the Edmonton Oilers pull off the impossible? Or will the Florida Panthers come back and claw their way to a Game 7 victory? The Edmonton Oilers have clawed their way back, coming up with multiple wins. Connor McDavid, Connor Brown, Matthias Ekholm, Matthias Janmark, and the rest of the team with Chris Knobloch, they have created opportunities. They have created an offense. Their back end has been awesome. The Panthers have had such a disaster. They have to get back to being the Panthers. They were one of the best teams in the league. They have to get on the forecheck, create an offense. You had some of the top 3 players. They all have 1 goal each. Connor Verhaeghe has lost it offensively. He is in his own head. He's the emotional guy. Sam Reinhart had so many goals in the regular season. Matthew Tkachuk has been quiet. All these guys have been down. Every single one. They have not done well. This is their chance. Stuart Skinner is now 10-0 this postseason in games 4 through 7. He is now 10-0. Will the Florida Panthers make it 10-1? Or will the Edmonton Oilers make it 11-0 for Stuart Skinner? The Florida Panthers have only 1 final chance to get it done. Will it be tonight? It has to be, or the Edmonton Oilers will not only become the first Canadian team to ever win a Stanley Cup in 32 years, but they will also become the first team ever from winning the Stanley Cup after being down 3 games and sweeping games 4 through 7 since 1942 with the Detroit Red Wings and the Toronto Maple Leafs, who did it in 1942. Will the Panthers get back on their forecheck? Will they create offense? Will Tkachuk, Bennett, Verhaeghe, Rodriguez, and all those other guys, all recommenders, everyone, get back on their horse and put the win in the win column and get the Stanley Cup to stay in Florida? Or will the Edmonton Oilers come back and claw their way to the impossible and get a victory and win the Stanley Cup? We will tell you more and come back after this.
Jason, you're muted, my friend.
Yeah, I muted because I just said, hey, we'll be back. All right. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe
I'm gonna go to
to
the
both
bathroom.
our
I'll be
channels.
right back.
Okay. To both our channels. And follow us on TikTok, press the post notification bell so you never miss another one of these live streams and clips. And support us on PayPal. Connor McDavid is the world's best player today. And he's on the precipice of making history. And tonight, the Stanley Cup is going to be awarded. It will be awarded to someone. Will it be Connor McDavid and the Edmonton Oilers, or will it be Matthew Tkachuk, Connor Hagee, and the Florida Panthers? Who will be dropping their gloves and who will be waving their gloves to celebrate? Who will the white gloves of holding the Stanley Cup give the Stanley Cup to? Will it stay in Florida or will it travel 2,500 miles up to Edmonton? It is Game 7. Who will touch the Stanley Cup tonight? One team will win it all. Tonight, a champion will be crowned. Someone will win. So tonight, one of the teams will be fulfilling a lifelong dream and be a Stanley Cup champion. The Florida Panthers will look to make it the first in their franchise's history. And we will be right back.
I'm back, Jason.
Oh, I was just going to mute right now while they do the national anthem.
Why?
Because I have nothing else to say until the game gets started. What? They got Alanis Morissette? Oh. Jagged Little Pill is my favorite album. Wow.
Fuck. One second, Jason. Let me see if
You're
the
not cutting out here.
Huh?
You're not cutting out here.
No. It's probably because this side of the hallway, this side of the dorm is better connection, probably. Opening.
I hear this like shaking in my ear. Like my iPad is so weird. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, oh, we stand on guard for thee. Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Canada, or Canada. And now, the presentation of our nation's colors. We just have Oscar. And the singing of the U.S. national anthem by me. I'm not going to sing the national anthem. Last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. On the ramparts we watch, we're so gallantly streaming, and the rocky's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the free. Ladies and gentlemen, the terrible, awful singing of the U.S. National Anthem by Oscar Montiel. Okay. How good will my commentating be tonight? Puck is about to drop. Plenty of Edmonton fans there. Puck is going to be the drop of the puck. Here we go.
Oh crap! I need to switch you from Mac speakers to headphones.
Legendary goaltender for the Panthers getting it started by hitting those drums. 25-year-old Stuart Skinner playing for his home team of Edmonton, the Oilers. And now, after a 3-2 win in Game 6 on Saturday, or on Friday, here we go. Game 7 on the way, or underway. Here we go. Each team with the third line out to start. For Edmonton, Adam Henrique, Matthias Janmark, and Connor Brown. Edmonton playing with their same 18 players in front of Bobrovsky, in front of Skinner, who won Game 6. Here's Anton Lindell going across the line. Also the third line to start the game for Florida. A backhand right on Mikko Mikkola. And then Matthew Tkachuk. First goal, always important. But for a really Florida team, it is very important. They have fallen behind in each of the last 3 games. Mikkola will move it up. Evan Rodriguez, the leading goal scorer this series with 4 on the Florida Panthers.
What?
The the hosts are J Sports, Jason Lemieux, and RTS with Oscar Montiel, Oscar Josue Montiel. Here's Philip Rohlberg up to the line, Darnell Nurse, Zach Hyman, and now Darnell Nurse. He'll dump it in, will go after it himself. The rest of the Oilers will go to a change. There's a hit for Sam Reinhart, goes to the corner to corral it, and then gets taken off the puck. There's Warren Fogle, had a terrific Stanley Cup final, riding a 4-game point streak, the longest of his career, postseason or regular season. Kulikov has it inside the zone. It'll be sent back out by Brett Kulak, and he's brought down by Oliver Ekman-Larsson. There's Kyle Oposo on the forecheck, and a big hit delivered by Lundberg. Laposo, the only change to Paul Maurice's lineup from Game 6. He played in the first 5, was scratched for Nick Cousins in Game 6 in Edmonton. That didn't help. And now the 37 veteran out there for what might be his last game in the NHL. Trying to win his first Stanley Cup, and there's a whistle. Oh, and there's in the air a penalty here. Dan O'Rourke just 2 minutes and 21 in. Montour takes a high stick to the face. It's going to be a 2-minute minor, and it's Warren Foegele who had a major in game 2 and he's taken an early penalty here. Warren Foegele getting some leg-on-leg, knee-on-knee action on Luostarinen in game 2. He's got 2 hands on the stick, gets it across the face of Evan Montour. Florida has had all kinds of trouble on the power play. Vladimir Tarasenko will start on the power play unit instead of Connor Verhaeghe. He hasn't played in the last couple of months on the power play, but their power play has been so bad, they might as well do something now and take a new shot with Vladimir Tarasenko. All right, here we go. Florida power play. Will they set it up correctly? And there's a whistle. The puck is out of the rink. Paul Maurice, 26 seasons as an NHL head coach. The 4th winningest coach of all time in regular season victories, but he's trying to win his first Stanley Cup. Now this is their last chance to do it. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins goes in shorthanded. Edmonton has scored 2 shorthanded goals in this series, having game opening tallies, one by Janmark and one by Connor Brown. They have not gotten set very much at all in this series. They have limited opportunity to create anything. The Oilers have been pretty perfect. Tarasenko for Barkov. That's centered, and that is off the stick and deflected by Janmark. Tarasenko goes across the ice. Barkov plays catch with Ekman Larsson out in front, and that is in front of Tarasenko. He would have had some empty net to shoot at. Skinner was still sliding across. That would have been a good chance. Now Janmark gets hit so hard, he loses his helmet. The check delivered by Barkov. 45 seconds on the Foegele penalty. Still not a shot on goal for either team. A good stick by Connor Brown. Here's Derek Bryan. His shot is blocked. That's a block by Montour. Now there's Evan Rodriguez. In with the changes to the power play. They put Ekman Larsson up top, replacing Evan Montour. And now Tarasenko at the start. Part of the first power play unit tonight. Just more of the same. A sputtering power play for the Florida Panthers. Sam Bennett there for Connor Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe trying to send it out in front. He gets taken back behind the net by Evan Bouchard. Lendl moving it in. Lower to Verhaeghe. And just 1 goal in this series for him. Rodriguez with Foegele. Out of the box! They score! Evan Rodriguez! And the Florida Panthers strike first in Game 7. Connor Verhaeghe tips it in. 1-0 Florida. The Panthers need something positive. Connor Verhaeghe, 1 goal in the series. Rodriguez's shot, it goes 3 feet wide. Verhaeghe deflects it out of the air through the legs of Stuart Skinner. 34 goal scorer in the regular season. Gets it in the back of the net and gets the crowd to get wild. This means the most to Florida. Their first lead since Game 3. At least 1 point against 4, 5, or 6. The Panthers trailed by at least 3 goals. It's an even strength goal for Connor Verhaeghe. And the Oilers send in Draisaitl in alone. Draisaitl in alone. And there's McDavid. Hyman is the third forward. Chris Knobloch having them out there. There's Zach Hyman. 16 goals in the postseason. McDavid lofts it into the corner. Lofted in the corner by Evan Montour. And Barkov will play it out. And Lepozo will finish Nurse's check. Backhand by Broberg to center ice. That's taken back by Stenlin. And now here's Philip Broberg with Lepozo doing an aggressive forecheck. Nurse's pass is checked off. The defenseman, Evan Montour, will lead the rush. And the puck will wind up around the near wall. There's Corey Perry. He goes down. And Lepozo trying to get away from Derek Bryan. He takes the puck away. Rodriguez will keep the puck in. And Edwin Larson, the defenseman, can't get the control of the puck in deep. Get to Ryan. He gets a hit by Tkachuk. The Panthers very, very physical here in the first 6 minutes. It's a different look to the Panthers today. The Oilers just need to get back to work. Relax, take a deep breath. Verhaeghe the goal, his 11th, his first since game number 1. The 5-game goalless drought is the longest of his playoff career. Rodriguez and Tkachuk the assists at 4 minutes and 27 seconds. The even strength goal came after the power play. Here's Janmark in alone, and he'll score! Matthias Janmark has tied it for the Edmonton Oilers. It's 1-0.
1-1.
1-1. I'm sorry. Thank you, Oscar. Against Sergei Bobrovsky. Wow.
Why can I stay on this side of the hall? The signal is so much better.
He passes it. He sees Janmark behind Eklat. This is deflected off of the pad. It goes to the top of the net. It deflects off of his pad and goes up in the air to the top of the net. Wow. He's had a great Stanley Cup final. That's his second goal in addition to the shorthanded, the 4th of the season. That's a backhand by Barkov. And Florida quickly will counter. Forsling goes wide. That's played into the corner by Verhaeghe, poked by Barkov. And then there's Zach Reinhart. Forsling will fan it on the second try, sending it towards the net. It's knocked down by Matthias Ekholm. He's part of the top defense pair for Edmonton, like with Evan Bouchard. Matthias Janmark came into tonight +5. That was tied with Connor McDavid for second best on the Edmonton team. Philip Broberg +7 through the first 6 games of the Stanley Cup final. He's on defense now. Skinner's pad is too hot for Nurse. There's Tarasenko. Out in front. Oh, Lostarinen toward the net. Had a body and it goes, bounces past the right post, and Edmonton gets an icing call. Oh, how am I doing? This is my last game I'll get to commentate for like 3 months. 4, actually. Because I don't do preseason. Oh, let me take a drink. This is a lot. Oh, right off the bat, Rodriguez has a shot thrown by Fogel. Oh, shot from the point by Mikkola. And he couldn't get it. And now Dylan Holloway goes the other way for the Edmonton Oilers. Fogel is there. And now Draisaitl gets all rattled by Rodriguez. Here's Bennett. Tkachuk. Dump. Chase. And there's Tkachuk. Right on Cody Ceci. The Dmitry Kulikov sending it on deep, going past Kachuk. Evan Larson getting a hit on Holloway, and there's another icing whistle on the Oilers. Second icing of the game. Janmark scores the goal. The Oiler bench is going crazy. He gets a little extra love from Corey Perry. The Oilers, 2 minutes and 17 seconds, right after Connor Verhaeghe makes it 1-0. Man, that was a very nice feed by Cody Ceci. Gorgeous. This game is not going to settle until it's over. The hits are 16-4 in favor of Florida. Clearly, they have come out and said they're going to be more physical, and you can see it. Chipping in the offensive zone, trying to create some turnovers off the forecheck and some good chances. Kevin Stanley now, and my iPad has stopped. Oh, that's high to the net. Laposo will work it to Lomberg. Now Ekman Larson goes wide. It might have braced Kulak on the way. Kulikov is playing it in deep. Laposo will get it, and that's taken away by Ceci. Cody Ceci takes it away. He's already been a standout in Game 7 in the playoffs. He had a goal in their Game 7 in the second round against the Vancouver Canucks in that 3-2 victory that sent them out into the conference finals. There's Cody Ceci. Goes past Ekblad. There's Forsling. Gets it head to Reinhardt. Indirect for Verhaeghe. Centers one. And that puck is in the air to wind up along the back wall. And that goes around to Matthias Ekholm. He'll bank it ahead, trying to send it to Hyman away. Hyman spins Forsling off the puck. Reinhardt there to help. Zach Hyman is there. He'll go back to the line. Ekholm a one-timer. Ooh, the blocker of Bobrovsky. Ekblad can't get it around. Ekholm will send it across to Bouchard. His shot hits the skate of Reinhardt. Adam Henrique to Bouchard. Now Ekholm, and that one's knocked down by Bobrovsky. 9.5 to go in a very eventful first period in Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. It's tied at 1. Bouchard going across to Ekholm. And now Matthias Janmark, 31-year-old veteran, former Golden Knight. All the way to the goal line, centers in, hoping for a tip-in for Henrique, but he's tied up. Good pressure by the Edmonton Oilers. And that one goes into the air off the stick of Evan Bouchard and into the glove of Sergei Bobrovsky. Bless you. I think we're in commercial.
So because I have I have a sweet mate, I have you in my ear.
Oh, now you have a sweet mate?
Well, it's because since, like I told you, the robotics is a little different, so they moved me to the other room, and the other room has a person in it.
How loud am I?
It's not that you're loud, it's that my Mac speakers are really loud, so...
Well, yeah, and I'm talking kind of loud.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta give it the energy it deserves.
And these walls are paper thin, so...
I kind of like commentating when my team is not on the line. It feels nice. I'm gonna miss it. Because now after today, I only get to commentate Dodger games.
Football in 2 months.
Oh, in 2 months. So, dude, what I'm gonna do is ask my friend for an advance payment. Because normally she pays me on the 1st, but I'm gonna have her pay me like this Wednesday. You want to stream on Wednesday? Bless you.
I don't like this at all.
What?
Having you in my ear and having the game in my ear.
Oh. How's my mic working?
It's good.
I burnt my fucking thumb today.
Doing what?
I was cooking tortillas and I was trying to pick one up to flip it and I fucking touched the pan
Damn.
with my thumb. While I was on the phone with my sister, my big sister, my favorite. Don't tell Emily.
Not my problem.
No, you're just never on my side, so I have to cover my bases. You're standing into the circle. Kevin Stinley trying to get his first. Fourth line out. Florida's fourth line has a very good shifts. 1,051 for a Poso. Just his 41st playoff game. All those years in Buffalo, he would never make the playoffs. We needed to cross the line, or we needed to cross the line is Fogle, Draisaitl trying to rig it ahead, but there's an icing. Yeah, I just have to cover my ass. Asshole.
They're playing in North Carolina?
Draisaitl.
Florida?
Back to CZ. Huh?
They're playing in Florida?
Yep. So the Panthers will clear it. So if Edmonton wins, oh, that's going to be humiliating.
Yeah.
No one has come back after being down 3 in the Stanley Cup finals since 1942 when the Leafs did it. Edmonton trying to change it up a little bit, trying to find more energy. There's Bouchard going up the wall, getting in Ekblad. And one difference Paul Maurice wants to see is he wants his team to continue to be aggressive, but also very careful on not making bad decisions on when to pinch in the offensive zone. Bouchard, a blast! Oh, it's off the post! He's had 35 shots in the playoffs at more than 90 miles per hour. Oh, my goodness. McDavid's shot couldn't get to the net. Slowed by Forsling, who loses his stick. Bouchard has to be careful. Here's Reinhardt on his heels. And again, Florida pounds the wall with the puck in the corner, or they crowd the wall with the puck in the corner. The last Bouchard shot was 90 miles an hour. One of the hardest shots in the NHL from Toronto. Anton Lundell, he's 22. Around for Vladimir Tarasenko. He's the only player on either team who's played in Game 7 of a Stanley Cup final. He was on the winning side in the last Game 7 of the Cup final of 5 years ago. He and the St. Louis Blues won the first Stanley Cup in franchise history with a 4-1 win over Boston in Boston. Are you going to send No Nuts the link?
Yeah. Although I highly doubt it, he's going to join. You know him.
That's fine. At least we could say we sent it.
He's so flaky that snowflakes want to know how he does it.
He's so flaky when people make a flaky pound cake, they're like, nope, not like Naeem. Oh.
Damn. He's so flaky that even Frosted Flakes is not as sweet as him.
Oh. He's so he's so flaky that even cornflakes don't stand a chance against him. Oh! He's so flaky that even chili flakes aren't as spicy because of Naeem.
Oh!
Oh! Dang.
That's gonna be another funny.
Naeem is so flaky that. Ellipsis.
No, he's so flaky. Just name it. He's so flaky.
That Evan Bouchard shot that hit the post and missed the net is like Naeem missing his chance with McKenzie and Casey. Oh! 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 That went there. Man, I gotta commentate again. Fuck. Last game. That sounds like you got a chip stuck in your throat. It's okay. I can't wait for soccer when I sit there looking pretty.
Whatever, dude. telling me that you're gonna wake up for soccer streams.
I've done it
twice.
Third time's the charm. Here's Connor Brown. He got the shorty last game, 2 games ago. Here's Adam Henrique putting it on net. It's Bobrovsky will turn it down off the slot, playing it up and out by Kulyukov. Nurse gets it to Broberg. Broberg falls down. Puck goes by Brown. He gets knocked to the ice. Draisaitl's there, up for Cody Ceci. Here's Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Gets the puck and it gets jammed by Brown and smothered by Bobrovsky. Oh, they're mentioning Pride Month. My dad turned off the TV. What a game 7 this is. The Panthers need this next goal to be ahead. They've had the edge in face-offs this year as they've won more than 53% of them. Draws were even at 5-5 tonight. CC sends it towards the net, played back by Brett Kulak. Now Draisaitl will take it. CC intentionally off the back wall. He hopes Fogle can field it off the Kareem, and that instead is played off by Mikali. Rolling puck for Kachuk. Racing to get there by Evan Montour. He just tried to get it in. He wrists it, and it ends up in the left wing corner. Here's Mikko Mikkola, 6'5" dude, defenseman from Finland. He was on the St. Louis Blues in 2019, but did not play in the Stanley Cup Finals. He'd like to get his name on the Stanley Cup for sure. Evan Rodriguez is there, knocked down by Dylan Holloway. And there's a hand pass whistle against Florida. 4 minutes and 16 to go for the first period. It's tied at 1. Oh. Whew. I'm glad my Golden Knights didn't go 7 because we already know what would have happened. But it also didn't take us this long to win it, so ha! I'm just kidding. Oh, look how I'm being a dick and my team's not even in it. That's funny. Remember how loud the videos were that I posted last year?
Hold up.
Of me and Emily at Buffalo Wild Wings?
I have a question.
Hmm.
What goes in a thank you note?
Huh?
What goes in a thank you note?
It depends on the thank you note.
So the director of the center last Friday invited us to dinner, and my coworkers were like, "Let's write a thank you note." I'm like,
I wouldn't.
"Well, I guess it's to practice with the students because they're gonna invite the students like every Sunday night for dinner." So I don't know.
Oh. Also, you're gonna have to go to dinner.
Yeah. Well, it's optional, but we
Free
kind of
dinner.
have. Huh?
Free dinner.
I mean, I get free dinner regardless here at the center.
Oh, they cook on Sundays too.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let me retaste it. Tasty free dinner.
Good point.
Delicious. Better tasting.
Good point. More filling.
More filling. Chris Knobloch doing a great job with the Edmonton Oilers, coming in November 13th, started the 5th season as in Hartford as the New York Rangers, new minor league affiliate of the NHL. After a 3-9-1 start, Edmonton makes the coaching change, and Knobloch has literally pushed all the right buttons. He has led them to where they are tonight, literally a win away from winning the Stanley Cup. Since Knobloch took over, they had an 8-game winning streak, then a 6-game winning streak after they lost 3 in a row in mid-December, and that was one shy of the longest winning streak in NHL history in a 5-gamer in February. So when they lost the first 3 games of the Stanley Cup Finals, they were like, screw it. Here's Ryan Lodberg. Oh, that's knocked down by Skinner, and the follow-up is sent to the far boards. And here's, I can't tell who's behind the net. To Reinhardt, back to Forsling. Oh, he rips it wide. Wow. Here's Alexander Barkev, fans as he tries to send it in. Gets knocked down by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. That's bunted back to the back wall. And there's Connor Verhage who has it, but it hops over his stick, has the Florida goal, and then Janmark tied it on a breakaway goal for Edmonton. We're under 3 minutes to go in the opening period of Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. Shots are at
20 minutes have gone by fast. Damn.
I know. And that's taken away by Alexander Barkov. Barkov takes it away. Now here's Connor Verhage. He'll slide it in from the center zone, and the Florida Panthers will now do a line change. That'll be banked ahead. Brett Kulak banks it ahead. There it is for Tarasenko. Kulyukov, and that's deflected off the stick of Losterini. CC will move it up the wall. And here's CC. Doesn't get it out. Here's a chance for Kulyukov. Oh, it doesn't go in. He races back to the point to try and get it in. Kulyukov had gone 27 games without a point until he had an assist in Game 6. That's dating back to the regular season. Under 2 minutes to go in the first period. CC will snap it in from center ice. Edmonton will now change. Kulyukov, now 33 years old.
Crap. Tomorrow's CPR day.
Uh-oh.
Please don't tell me that I have to pound someone from the back again.
Here's full goal. And there's Brandon. There's Dry. He sends it in behind. And here's pitching in Montour.
And they'll be bent over. And they'll be bent over in doggy position.
Oh, of course. Oh boy. Do not condone the actions of Oscar Montiel. You pounded Helen from the back. Maybe that's why she was good with you, you know? Wow. Yeah. You know what? I'm not gonna say nothing. Hmm. Wow. That is just face off. Florida. Verhage shots blocked. 1-1 game. It's late in the first period. Verhage will flip it up the net. Bouncing puck. Knocked down by Barkov and Reinhardt. That's Bouchard blocks it. It's free in the corner. A forecheck working in, well, for Florida. Out in front! And Barkov was tied up. And it gets jammed in the near wall for Connor Verhage. Ekpat with 45 seconds left in the period. There's Reinhardt. He's shoved down by Matthias Jakholm. Verhage gets it to the front of the net. Barkov can't possess it. Hyman trying to bank it around Forsling. Ekpat came to the aid of Forsling. Very little from Connor McDavid this period. He didn't even have a point or a shot on goal in Game 6, and they still won it as a team. Mikkola races to keep it in. He tries to center it. Oh, but there's McDavid and Cece. They stuck their sticks out. Cross eyes. Touches the top of the crease. 5 seconds left in the period. Low Serenian behind the net. Claimed off Lindell. Oh, Montour lets it go, and a stop by Skinner at the buzzer. Woo, would have been interested to see if that would have counted had it gotten behind Stuart Skinner. Montour had a couple of opportunities to shoot the puck in the first period. It goes through all kinds of traffic, through Cody Cece, and Skinner with a excellent pad stop to end the first period. Woo! Fuck.
And Jason's out of breath.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, but you're going to be rusty again in September. Watch.
I know. Thank God I've actually streamed these 2 games. Otherwise, I would be really screwed in September. Fuck you. You're going to be screwed in August with football.
By the way, I'll tell you what you need to do to conserve money.
So, for what?
If you get the ESPN, the Hulu, and the Disney Plus bundle, dude, for all 3, you just pay $25. Instead of paying $15.99 for ESPN Plus, $15.99 for Disney Plus, and whatever Hulu Plus.
I mooch off of my aunt for Disney Plus and ESPN.
That means you can actually mooch off for Hulu because it would be the same login for Hulu.
Actually, no, I do have my own ESPN Plus. And Disney Plus, I have with my aunt. Netflix is through my daddy.
Damn. All right, well, I'm going to take my intermission nap.
We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
Text me when it's coming back, because since I have you in my ear, I won't be able to hear you. So
I thought you also had the game in your ear.
Yeah, but I'm going to shut off the game so that when you text me.
Oh, okay. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're back. We missed a little bit. I was trying to upload my TikTok. I haven't done it yet. So we'll have to see how this is going to go. Hold on. All right, here we go. This is backhanded in by Connor Brown. Henrique in on the forecheck. There's Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Verhaeghe, the first goal of the game at 4:27. His 11th of the playoffs. Tarasenko rips one up and it goes into the air. And Lindell falls down as he goes after it. He was sitting on top of the puck momentarily. And now Darnell Nurse is there for Edmonton. And now there's Losteriden. Here comes Philip Broberg. And now here's Philip Broberg. Less than 2 months ago, he was playing in the AHL playoffs for Bakersfield, where he spent most of the season. When that season ended, they were eliminated too. And the Oilers were 3 games into the first round. The Oilers were. Broberg sat around for a month before he get put in to the lineup, as he didn't play for the first 15 Edmonton playoff goals this season. Here's Bouchard, and that's over the head of Sergei Bobrovsky, but doesn't go in. And here's Connor McDavid, a backhand around, and Bobrovsky stands tall for that one. Here's Matthias Ekholm shooting it across for Ekholm. There's traffic at the top of the slot. There's Bouchard battling Connor Verhaeghe, and that puck is cleared out. Verhaeghe's goal ties the Panthers franchise record for most goals in the playoff season. Matthew Tkachuk had 11 goals last postseason, but still couldn't beat my goal tonight. All right. Here we go. Whew. Here's Kyle Oposo one-on-one. Brett Kulak. And Oposo behind the net. Still hasn't scored a goal as a Florida Panther. Went to Florida at the trade deadline after going from Buffalo. Played in 6 regular season games. He's played in 17 now, regular postseason playoff games. No scoring for Florida. Imagine if he could score a goal tonight. Boy, Mikkola from a tough angle. There's Rodriguez playing it back. Bennett will take it away. Bennett, a shot, rebound free. Rodriguez couldn't put it on net. Bodies will fly. Here's a delayed call. It looks like is it not a delayed call? It's going against Florida. Oh, for a trip. Is he calling Matthew Tkachuk? That's right. Wait, Florida had the puck. Took a minute or two before O'Rourke blew the whistle. Tkachuk can't believe is on him. Tkachuk loses his footing as he's coming out towards the top of the zone. They're getting a good look on TV, and what's happening? He's lost his footing. Oh, wait, where's he going to go? He's on his side. He slides. I guess he trips him. I'm not seeing a trip here. Oilers are on the power play. The face-off coming up now. The broadcasters aren't seeing it either. Draisaitl has struggled in the face-off this season, 46% for him. After he was 10th in the league in the regular season, just under 57%, McDavid steps in for him and wins the draw. There's Bouchard for Leon Draisaitl. Here's McDavid out in front, good stick. And here's a shot by Evan. Bouchard knocks the stick out of Forsling's hand. Gets a stick from Stenlin. It's the wrong hand. It's a right stick. Forsling's a left-hander, so Draisaitl shoved into the boards by Lostarinen. A minute and a half on the first power play of the night for Edmonton. Here's Connor McDavid. Here's Bouchard. Stenlin still without a stick. Save by Bobrovsky. Lostarinen can't get enough out of it, and that's cleared. And Forsling gets the right stick. Nugent Hopkins. There's Bouchard. Here's McDavid for Draisaitl. Draisaitl and Hyman with 6 power play goals in these playoffs to lead all power play goal scorers. Draisaitl couldn't get it to the net. Stenlin couldn't sweep it out of the glove. Still without a stick. Someone get him a stick. He can't defend the power play if he doesn't have a stick. One of the forwards doesn't have a stick. McDavid, circle, throws it to the net. But stopped by Bobrovsky, who's on his game tonight. Wow. Oh my goodness. Stenlin doesn't have a stick. Can't get cleared out. Draisaitl will fan on it. Draisaitl keeps the play on it. He keeps it alive. Stenlin can't get it out. Then it's covered, and then McDavid shoots it. Panthers basically have 3 players on the ice at this point, but they're able to get a freeze and a change of players. Edmonton 3 for 23, just 13% on the final. In the final on the power play. They started off 12 for 3 for their next 7, and now they're 0 for the last 4 power plays, or 5, I think it is. McDavid a face-off with Barkov. It comes to Dmitry Kulikov. Now there's Sam Reinhart with some time and space. He will send it back down under a half minute to go on the Tkachuk penalty. That's a big win for Barkov. And here's Connor McDavid. They drop it back to him. He comes with some speed. Doesn't take him very long to get to there. Bouchard. And Nugent Hopkins threw it across the crease. 5 seconds on the Tkachuk penalty. We're tied at 1 in the second period. Bouchard a shot. Squeezed by Bobrovsky. And just as the penalty expires, Bobrovsky is now a wall like he was before in games 1 through 3. That is a sharp save for Bobrovsky. They keep that group on for 2 minutes. They move the puck around at the end of it. Bouchard, a bit of a short angle. He gets a lot on it through the legs of Kulikov, and Bobrovsky comes back. He makes a good save. There's no rebound as I forget who's there at the blue paint. I can't see who that is. I can't tell. Edmonton is now offside. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe to both of our channels. Press the post notification bell so you never miss another one of these clips, live streams, okay, Oscar's having issues again. He'll be in soon. Wi-Fi issues. Okay, here we go. Verhaeghe loses it. It's in the circle to Janmark. They're the 2 goal scorers for Verhaeghe and Janmark. Janmark a breakaway goal. And icing is the call against Florida. Connor McDavid, finalist for the Hart Trophy. Sergei Bobrovsky is in for a candidate for the Vezina Trophy. Boy, I am tired. So McDavid and Draisaitl are on the ice together, an icing on Florida, and that puck is covered by Bobrovsky, and there is a commercial break. We will be right back. All right. Here we go. Right off the face-off, a testing shot by Warren Fogle. And there's Mikko Mikkola. He'll play it around. Didn't get past Leon Draisaitl. Cats clear it. Evan Rodriguez batting down the line to Cody Ceci, who assisted on the Edmonton goal. Rodriguez puts it right on net. Turned on the corner by Stuart Skinner. Draisaitl's there. 4-on-3 across the red line. He's still on the move. Holloway! Oh, that's blocked in the corner by Mikko Mikkola. 7 minutes played in the second period. Here is Game 7. Winner take all for the Stanley Cup. They are tied at 1. Here's Verhaeghe. Jams the brakes. Waits for the line change to be completed. Reinhart 57 goals in the regular season, only 1 in the series. Wow. Along the dash for Verhaeghe, throws it towards the net, and it's covered by Skinner. Cody CC. Here's Broberg in the corner, changes direction, tries to get away from Lindell. Here's Adam Henrique, blocked. It comes back to him, and now Ekman Larson, a bouncing puck, gets kept in by Adam Henrique. Behind the net goes Lindell. Good pressure by the Edmonton Oilers. Florida having a 3-minute advantage in the first period in offensive zone time, and that's a very considerable amount of time. Here's Ekholm. There's Bouchard. And Skills and Bounce stops behind the net behind Kuliakov. Ekman Larson comes in, gets a hit on Nugent Hopkins. And there's another takeaway, this time by McDavid. Ekholm races to keep it in. Matthias Ekholm handing it off. And there's Zach Hyman. Great pressure by Edmonton on the Florida Panthers. And time to get the go-ahead goal. Bouchard. McDavid will fall down as he tries to change directions. Under 11 minutes to go in the second period. Lots of room for Ekholm. He steps in the line. And that's gloved out of the air by Bobrovsky. With the stick of Zach Hyman right in his eyes. Okay. Off the draw, it comes to Aaron Ekblad. Ahead for Alexander Barkov. He goes in the forecheck. Now Brett Kulak. Ekblad looking for a tip from Barkov, who takes on Kulak. And now Reinhardt in the race to the wall. Here's CC, who knocks down Reinhardt, wins the puck. Ryan McLeod sends Kulak on his way. The Edmonton native is handing it off to Corey Perry. And now here's Matthias Ekholm. Perry in the forecheck. Playing in his 215th career playoff game. The most among active players. Might not be his last game. Still playing like he's 25. And here's Rodriguez from the top of the circle. Oh, bouncing puck. That's centered. That's at the top of the crease for Florida. And Tkachuk gets away from Ekholm. And now Sam Bennett will lose it to Warren Fogle. McDavid takes it ahead for Bouchard. And it goes across the line with Hyman heading towards the net. Evan Rodriguez. And here's Tkachuk. He goes along the dasher. Played back by Broberg. And Nurse. Bennett, Tkachuk in the corner. The Panthers fans want a penalty. They will not get it. The ref doesn't call it. Lundberg in the forecheck. He pulls it ahead in the nurse. Not much there, bro. Lundberg has it for Oposo. Defended by Henrique. Lundberg, Oposo. Broberg, the defender. Under 9 minutes to go in the second period. As Oposo sends it towards the nets. Then good Florida, good pressure by the Florida fourth line. And that goes wide. That's held off by Henrique. Here's Philip Broberg. Turns 23 tomorrow. He'd like to have a dual celebration if he could celebrate 23 and a Stanley Cup. That would be amazing for him. Here's Brian. Hits Barkov on the forecheck. Verhaeghe! Knocked down by Stuart Skinner. Verhaeghe keeps it in. Cody Ceci sends Janmark after it. And Ekblad, no icing. Forsling is there to help. Gustav Forsling was on for the
What
Janmark
the hell
goal.
did I
He is
just go
minus
through, dude?
6. I don't know.
Bro,
NHL.
tell me why, right? So I'm going to go refill my water bottle, and this is why it took a little longer than expected. Oh.
And Connor Brown, here's Draisaitl cycling. He misses Holloway on the pass. Reinhardt's there. Now Draisaitl's there. And he's there for Bouchard. Back, Draisaitl puts it on net. It's knocked down by Bobrovsky. There's a territorial edge for Edmonton here in the second period. Ekholm, Bouchard is at the line. Draisaitl. 8 games without a goal for Leon Draisaitl.
Anyway.
And now Edmonton fans want a penalty, but the refs aren't calling one. Henrique and Hyman get knocked down. Gustav Forsling puts it ahead. Bouchard puts it ahead for Draisaitl. 4 minutes without a whistle. My goodness. And under 7 to go in the second period. We are tied at 1. Verhaeghe and Janmark, the goal scorers in the first period. Nobody in the second period. A good battle along the boards. Bouchard knocks it down. He slows Losterinen just enough. And now Ekholm getting there. He loses it to Losterinen. Here's Vladimir Tarasenko, who helps Losterinen. He sends it to the long wall, to the end wall. And Lundberg helps and goes past Losterinen for Tarasenko. And now there's Matthias Ekholm, Tarasenko, and Carter Verhaeghe. The only Panthers players who have won a Stanley Cup. Corey Perry, who's won the cup for many teams, and Verhaeghe for Tampa Bay. And now 5 minutes without a stoppage. Nugent Hopkins backhands one on net. Here is Evan Rodriguez. He's on the move, but a good stop by Broberg. He pokes it out of the zone. Up and down we go here. Montour. Here's Sam Bennett. There's a backhanded, a sloppy rebound to Skinner. Oh, he turns it. He still couldn't tie it up, actually. And here's Rodriguez, held off by Adam Henrique. Here's Warren Fogle. Bennett falls down as he tries to pester Fogle. Long pass Broberg to Holloway. 122-year-old to another. Holloway is there. Has to duck under check by Dmitry Kulikov. Fogle around to the point. CC Reinhardt down in the way. Couldn't clear it. Fogle tries to loft it in front. Oh! But it was thrown into the crease, but it was played away. Here's Reinhardt on the counter. Centers! Scores! Florida takes the lead! Wow! What a greasy goal! Here's a great chance. Fogle shot is stopped by Bobrovsky. Kulikov doubles it behind the net. A quick out of the breakout by Verhaeghe. And then Zach Reinhart, CC is there. 2 defensemen there are in. Reinhart, the second goal scorer, and he beats Stuart Skinner. They needed something from their big boys. There's Kachuk, there's Reinhart, and that's crazy. And now the Panthers will lead 2-1. He had a goal in game 3. Reinhart giving Florida a 2-1 lead. His only goal in the last 8. This play, the Florida Place Bank of America Arena is rocking. Zach Reinhart will be a UFA. Here's Kevin Stenlin. Oh! Stenlin almost tucks one home. He was all alone. He gets it out of position, but he couldn't finish. Wow. Stenlin with a Poso and Lundberg. Here's Corey Perry waiting in the offensive end. It's taken away by Losterinen. Sent to the length of the ice. Icing will be the call, even though it tried to go to the couple defensemen. Sam Reinhart with the goal. When the Panthers break out of the zone, Reinhart's got enough time to pick his spot. DC and Kulak are the 2 Edmonton defensemen. They're 3 inches apart. They're shoulder to shoulder. They can't go back in and get Sam Reinhart that kind of look. Reinhart was looking across the net early to Barkov, and he had time to take his spot. What a terrible defense for Edmonton. What a bad move by the defense there. Giving him room and giving him space. That's the worst thing you can do with one of the big boys of the Florida Panthers. Uh-oh. Verhaeghe and Kuliakov the assist on that Reinhart goal. Here comes McDavid. Played off. And that ends up wide. And a shot by Draisaitl, who's put back out there with Connor McDavid. Reinhart has the go-ahead goal, and it's 2-1 Florida late in the second. All right, go ahead, Oscar.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
I literally just commentated a whole fucking period. Or almost. By myself.
So, this is why there was a hold-up, right? So,
yeah, I was like,
here I am, minding my own business, trying to fill up my water, or trying to get to the hallway so that I can go fill up my water bottle. Tell me why one of the kids that are doing the other program decides to sprint down the hallway and, like, he's like, hi! I'm like, hi? And then, like, he starts rambling on and on and on and on and on about a frozen soda. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man! I just want to go down the hallway, go fill up my water bottle, and come back for the stream.
I mean, my soda's frozen too. Damn, this thing is fucking frozen. I'm gonna miss commentating hockey, Oscar. Man, imagine if we did all 7 games. Fuck. Imagine that shit.
Hold on. All right, here we go. Sam Reinhart just scored
just scored what might turn out to be the
Yo,
biggest goal.
only me. These randos decide to have like these weird moments with it. I'm like, Jesus Christ! I could never
Oh.
have nice things.
Dmitry Kulikov has gone 27 games without a point. Man, save for that rebound sitting in the crease behind Bobrovsky, that would have been nice for him. A centering pass. It winds up with Broberg. We got 2.5 minutes to go in the second period. Broberg blocked out by, I think, Landell. Broberg plays it back in after being deflected off the zone. And taking down, the Oilers come back, tag up. Montour off the stick of Landell. Nurse is there. A big hit by Lostarinen. Just on, stops Janmark in his tracks. He stops him. Here's Nurse, deflected out of his own zone by Holloway. They wave icing off as I think Kulikov waves it around the ice.
Oh, let me open
Florida
up the
plus 15 in hits. Here's Kulak, the only Oiler to play in all 107 games this entire season. There's a steal by Janmark. He circles and he loses the puck. Quickly going the other way for Carter Verhaeghe. Bouncing puck. Alexander Barkov drops it back. Kolyakov. And that's an easy glove save by Skinner. With about 1:20 to go in the second period. Florida back on top. 2-1 Reinhardt. The go-ahead goal. I don't know why they're putting it on commercial when they just came back.
Man.
Oh, I don't know why I'm so tired. I like baseball. It's slow. Are you ready to listen to Tom Brady this year on TV?
Don't even get me started.
No. Why do you think I'm not watching the first Cowboys game?
I'm just gonna check it out just to see how it is.
Yeah, you tell me. I don't want to listen to Brady. Not with my team.
You know he's gonna be biased since the Cowboys retired him, right?
Yeah, did you not see his interview with Michael Strahan at that whatever investors conference
No.
where he criticized Dak Prescott?
No.
Yeah, because Tom Brady can't be like Romo and the others, where he's actually a good analyst and can be unbiased. It's fucking Tom Brady, that fucking dickhead, fucking asshole, bitch, ass motherfucker.
Hey, you're not gonna go to the NHL draft?
Why would I not go to the draft?
Because it's not in Las Vegas, dude. Ah, crap! But you're gonna be in Denver. Never mind.
Yeah, that's why. I got offered to go, but I'll be in Denver.
I mean, you can go. You can go Friday.
I can go what?
Friday. Just for a little bit.
Maybe. If they haven't sold the ticket, I'll ask. Actually, you know what? No, my dad wouldn't really want to go. Oh, and he wouldn't be able to because my nephews are in town.
Come on, Oilers.
All right. Here we go. Leon Draisaitl had more than 100 points in the regular season. None here. Here's a centering pass by Evan Rodriguez. Only 6 times in postseason history that a 100 goal scorer in the regular season has failed to score a goal in the postseason. Under a minute to go, there's a whistle. And there's a face-off with 47.7 seconds to go.
Dodgers schedule. Oh, dang. It's 0-0, Jason.
The Dodgers?
Uh-huh. In the 7th inning.
Yeah, they're playing the White Sox. Wow, it's a good game. Reinhardt, Berverhage.
We would have been bored.
Yep. Down to 26 seconds to go. All right. McDavid stopped on the rush by Ekblad. Hyman moves it to Bouchard. Rebound. And that's it. By Forsling, 10 seconds to go in the period. And that'll be an icing call. And Edmonton will get an offensive zone faceoff. 6.2 seconds to go. They could do some damage.
Dude, I just had the nastiest pulled pork sandwich ever in my life.
Don't ruin my appetite. Wait, who made it? Oh.
The cafeteria.
Ugh. Barkov clears it. The Florida Panthers will take a 2-1 lead to the third period. Teams
Now,
are
Jason, go
13
take.
and
Now, Jason, go
7.
take a 20-minute nap.
No, I don't take intermission naps because I make my recaps. Remember?
Okay, then go catch your breath.
I'll take my. Huh?
Go catch your breath.
I know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and Ow. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. First of all, notification bell so you never miss another one of these clips. Support us on PayPal. Support us on TikTok. Support us on TikTok at JSports and RTS with Oscar Montiel. We'll see you guys later. All right, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Lindell centers this puck. Oh, it goes to Losterinen. Ekman Larson goes up high. It is deflected by Connor Brown. He breaks his stick. And it's behind the net for Tarasenko. Tries to wrap around. Stuart Skinner holds the post though. All right. Bouchard puts one on net. He's toppled. Here's McDavid for Ekholm. Ooh, that shot is centered off the stick of Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe was out of gas. He had no help on the rush. Verhaeghe scored the first goal of the hockey game for Florida. Janmark ties it on a breakaway in the first period, and then Sam Reinhart gives them the 2-1 lead. Bennett a shot, and that one goes wide over the net of right over the glove of Stuart Skinner. Here's Evan Rodriguez. It goes past Sam Bennett. He's in the hot pursuit for the puck, and Cody Ceci. Now Draisaitl. Hasn't scored a goal at all. Will he emerge in the third period? He's running out of time to make an impact. Oscar is coming. 41 goals in regular season for Dylan Holloway. Dylan Holloway trying to move it. And it's wedged out by Mikko Mikkola off the stick of Draisaitl. He is not moving versatilely at all. And a turnover by Montour. Oh, denied and denied. And Montour does a diving play from taking the pass away from Perry. Lomberg flying into the forecheck. Ryan Lomberg for Kevin Stenlin. And now Ryan McLeod. The Oilers will clear it. 3 minutes gone by in the third period. Nice pass by Ekman Larson. Nice pass ahead to Losterinen. Losterinen did not play last year with a broken leg. Ekblad loses it. And that's turned around up high, but defended well by the Panthers. And as they deal with Hyman, here's a penalty. And it's a high stick on Edmonton. At least 2 minutes, they're checking whether Losterinen is bleeding. It'll be the third penalty of the night. Losterinen is trying to find blood. It's like, come on, bleed, motherfucker, bleed. Make it 5. Just a minor penalty for high sticking. Bouchard off. Second power play of the night for Florida. Good news, they have a power play. Bad news, they're bad on the power play. Barkov a shot.
You sent him back.
By Stuart Skinner. Yeah. All right. My soda's not so frozen anymore.
Open Hulu.
All right. Dodgers are leading 2-0 with a rain delay.
Open Hulu.
As the game is ending.
At that point, they just might as well just give the game to the
That's what I say. If it was the other way around, I'd say there's still time to play.
No, I would have said.
Yeah. It doesn't work that way in this studio.
I don't give a crap. You're a delusional
I do.
Dodger fan.
No. Here's a strange bounce. Here come the Oilers, shorthanded. Will it be Yanmark for Brown? He couldn't quite tip it. Streaking back on the back check. Here's Florida the other way. Rodriguez stopped by Broberg. 15:24 to go. 50 seconds left on the power play. Indirect for Sam Bennett. And he'll snap it over the net. Carter Verhaeghe. Lendell. This is the second power play group for Florida. Bennett with lots of room. Shoots it. And that looks like it goes wide. Here's Lendell. Here's Ekblad. Tried a one-timer, but it goes off the heel and stick. 13 seconds on the power play for the Florida Panthers. Edmonton has allowed only 4 power play goals. Oh, in this entire season. And Skinner had to be alert to make sure that number didn't go to 5. Oh, that almost went to 5. The Oilers' penalty kill will stand strong again. Skinner's got to stand strong because Broberg can't handle it. Bennett with the opportunity alone in front. He swats it. Skinner's got to have that blocker tucked nicely into his right hip, and he makes the stop. A little bit of imbalance from Broberg there. 4 seconds, and then Edmonton is back at full strength. Emily made a mess of my desk. Alexander Barkov and Derek Ryan the face-off. Barkov wins it out of the box. Bouchard. Edmonton back at full strength.
What are you eating?
M&M's.
No.
Edmonton's only given up 4 goals while shorthanded. Every time I get to the third period, I can't talk. Puck is out of the rink. Out of play. Did you know in hockey games, while the puck is in play, you can't go to concessions or anything like that?
What? Damn.
Yeah. Like if you need to go pee so bad, you better pee yourself because
you can't even go to the bathroom.
No, they will not let you out of the arena.
I guess.
Yeah. I've experienced it myself. And on purpose, there's no whistle. And no puck over the glass, no offsides, no smothering. Bennett knocked down by Tkachuk. Now Bennett trying to send it to Tkachuk. That's been blown up by Bouchard. Bennett gets upended by Ekholm at the side of the net. He's back on his feet, tries to center it. Picked off by Draisaitl. This is what Edmonton has done when they're behind. They put Draisaitl and McDavid. They're 2 of the best forwards on the same line.
1,400. There's 1,400 games in. Oh. Never mind. No, I thought there was only 81 games altogether.
There's 82. Here's McDavid trying to dance to the forehand. All time.
Then why
2-1 Florida.
Then why did he just say game 1,400
of his career?
Oh,
I'm sorry, no, of this NHL season because of all the games in the NHL in one night are counted as a game.
No.
Glove save on Fogle. Save made by Bobrovsky. 12:52 to go in the Stanley Cup Finals. 2-1 Florida. Yeah, so all like in one night there could be 13 or 20 games, and then one night there's 5 games, another night there's 3. They count all of those games.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Quesadilla with these new tortillas my mom bought. That shit was fucking bomb. I was like, girl, you buy it? Oh, that's some good coke. All right, let me post my damn TikTok.
That's funny. The game's back.
Not for me.
I have a question. What takes you forever to upload your TikTok in a 30-minute intermission break?
I don't know. I think the Panthers are gonna win it, dude.
Yeah.
Because the way Edmonton's playing, this is like game 1 again. You want to commentate for me?
Nah.
Oh, come on, asshole. Watch when you need me to commentate for soccer. I'm just gonna sit there, even if you have to go get your laundry. Watch, I'm gonna remember this, and you know me. I will. McDavid with Draisaitl with Hyman and Bouchard. Here in the top deep, Bouchard flipped to the net, handled with ease by Sergei Bobrovsky. He's had a nice bounce back tonight in Game 7, helped by the fact that he hasn't faced that many shots. The goal for Edmonton came on a breakaway. Hyman has had a tremendous NHL season. 70 goals combined in the regular season and the playoffs. And this one's cleared up by Reinhart. McDavid gets there first. And he sends it across for Matthias Ekholm. 12:15 to go in the third period. Oscar, this is the last game.
Shut up, Jason. We only streamed like 5 Golden Knights games.
I know, but
because of your stupid, I want stupid because they're losing.
But did it work? Yes. Not all the way, but it worked in the regular season. My representatives are 2-0.
When were they 1-0? Please enlighten me.
Well,
you know what? Forget it. I don't even want to know.
Oh, come on. It's a real compliment. I have the best union in the world.
Bouchard, McDavid, hand off to Draisaitl. Draisaitl down low. And I got a message at the same time, so I can't.
One back to Ekholm, to Bouchard. McDavid, and a handoff for Draisaitl. Draisaitl down low. Oh, thrown behind the net by Mikkola. Draisaitl for Bouchard. Ekholm, a one-timer. Oh, off Bobrovsky to the corner. Played around by Lendl. And Ekholm will step in the line and hit Mikkola. And Florida is on its heels now. Losterinen skates it out, and the Panthers will get a change. Woo! Wow, that was close. Leon Draisaitl turns it over to Bennett, and now here comes Evan Rodriguez with Tkachuk, and he's offside. Little maneuver by Rodriguez near the line, and Tkachuk goes, well, he was across, and he goes offsides. There's a little switch at the top of the zone. Draisaitl's got 10 feet of free room. The players come up high. The Panthers have to talk and communicate. So here's Draisaitl. He gets away because Lindell runs into McDavid. And then they all make the switch. It's a dangerous play. It didn't amount to much, but he had room and he had space. You don't want to give someone that much space and a lot of room. And that's a whistle. Here's an offensive zone faceoff. Woo. Florida, if they win, it's by the skin of their teeth. If they have any. Get it?
Yeah, I got it.
They're holding on by a cloth. Or by a thread.
No. It's by their fangs, because they have
Right.
fangs.
Did you send No Nuts the link?
Yeah, I did, but
Oh, okay.
response.
As long as you sent it.
No, I sent it like maybe first period at some point.
Okay.
It was like right. I think it was like right before the intermission.
Man, you echo a lot.
Sorry, I'm leaning away from the mic.
Oh, okay. All right, here's Brett Kulak. 7 minutes to go, or 10 minutes to go. We are halfway through Game 7. Florida still leading 2-1. It has been the case Game 7s in Stanley Cup Finals history. Low scoring. Average total goal scoring is just over 4. Wow. Only 3 goals on the board tonight. Corey Perry behind the board with Broberg. He turns that one, carries it into the zone. Thrown into the wall by Ekman Larson. Reinhardt doesn't see Perry coming at the last minute. Kulikov, Lundberg, fourth line on for both sides. Both ends of the ice. Lofted in by Kulikov. And there's a whistle. Florida's pretty confident defending. They're confident in the way they get to the outside. If you stay there too long, they could get a rebound and oh boy. Edmonton's done well to get to this Game 7. Can they finish it though? I doubt it.
Ooh.
Bouchard. Ekholm. Draisaitl. McDavid, Draisaitl. No company out there again. Hyman and company out there, actually. All the way to the net. Oh, in the midst of a change, Reinhardt went by himself against 2 defenders. He nearly gets a shot in from point-blank range. Off of Skinner. McDavid penetrated. Oh, wow, but he couldn't get it far across the line. 8.5 minutes to go, almost for Reinhardt. With the season on the line, trying to win the cup is Edmonton. Wow. And Bobrovsky covers this puck. 7:51 to go. Am I echoing, by the way?
No.
Do I sound like a studio, or can you hear a little bit of an echo?
A little bit of an echo, but not that bad.
Yeah, because it's StreamYard filtering my mic. This was QuickTime Player. Oh, yeah. It's so dark beneath these glasses.
Oh man, I have to train you for this weekend
Why?
because I don't want to get our asses kicked.
Oh, I feel bad for you. That's a lot of training.
You know what? As a treat, I'll buy you a donut for every single time you avoid insulting. It's a donut.
Yay! Let's start now. Oscar, you are a great man. See, one donut. Good boy. Good boy. As I pet my own head.
But every single time you insult, I get to punch you in your side.
Nope. No, you didn't say that before. Anyway, 4 icings against Florida in 5.5 minutes. It feels like they're barely hanging on. McDavid loses it up high, poked up by Montour. He's been really good for Florida tonight. McDavid trying to center it. Free to Draisaitl on his forehand. Draisaitl towards the net. Now McDavid to Bouchard. Pad saved by Bobrovsky. It came to the near wall for just a second. Tarasenko. Bouchard offside to the back of the crease. Bunk Bouchard down low. McDavid couldn't get it. Oh, he was all alone.
The Oilers are losing this
Neither one
game.
could score. They had an amazing chance.
Oilers are losing this game, dude.
Yeah. Unbelievable puck battle. He goes all alone. It goes Bouchard, and then to the right of Bobrovsky, McDavid gets the puck. It'll be loose. Straight to Forsling, and then Montour, and then Bobrovsky saves it, and McDavid was in all alone. What a play. Oh, I didn't love donuts so much. Damn it. I like how you have to literally get donuts and soda to calm me down. Hello?
Yeah, I heard that. I just gotta figure out what bakeries are good in Denver.
They have
Or
like
donut
Krispy Kreme.
shops.
Oh, what time are you getting to Denver?
Oh, dude, that's another thing that I forgot to bring up at the conference call.
Uh-huh.
So Naeem, because he said that it was too expensive for me to like cover like his flight from Richmond to Denver, he found like
Oh.
cheaper flights for himself.
Uh-huh.
This dude is getting in at 6:40 p.m. Saturday.
No. No, please tell him to change that.
I tried, and he said,
Tell him we'll stop making donut jokes for a week.
Jason, that's a commitment that you and I cannot make.
Oh, you say I can't control myself. Tell him we'll buy him 2 dinners.
Oh man, because my flight gets in like at 10 o'clock Denver time. So by the time I get out of the airport and everything,
It'll be 11:30. 12.
yeah, 11:30, 12.
Well, shit. All right, then.
What about you? Or what flight are you thinking of?
Well, I thought you were getting in at 8 in the morning. So now I'm going to look for something to get there like at 9:45 at least. Are you doing American Airline or Southwest? David again. Senders one. It's in the air. It's handled by Draisaitl. Florida has not had a shot since 1439 that remained
United.
in the third period. They've gone almost 8 full minutes without a shot attempt. They are barely hanging on. Barely. The Oilers are really pushing. My goodness, they really need to tie this game to at least take it to overtime. I hope they don't.
Yeah.
I really hope they don't. As much as I'll miss hockey. Yeah, so I was going to do 8, but now I got to find something that'll get there at least 9:45, 10 o'clock.
Hold on, let me ask my mom what the flight, because I told her to send me the freaking flight itinerary.
But are you doing American Airlines or Southwest?
United.
Oh. You're going to be in a whole different terminal, bro. And we're on a whistle, and
Well, it was the only flight that would have gotten me there earlier, like early enough, because everything else was gonna get me there at like 6:40, 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock. I was like, nope.
Well, if you want to do 6:40, then we can extend the trip to when. Well, we're leaving Wednesday, right? Yeah.
Yeah. No.
We'll talk more about it backstage.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind.
All right. This is sent in to Rodriguez. Edmonton player was taken down. He's trying to be the first Evan ever with his name on the cup. And there's a whistle. About 5:50 to go in Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. Florida leads Edmonton 2-1. Woo! Woo! I'm excited to finally find out who wins. I think it's Florida. So then I would have been right all along. Alexa, Dodgers score.
The Los Angeles Dodgers are leading the Chicago Red Sox 2-0 in the bottom of the seventh inning. With 2 outs and none on, Johan Ramirez is pitching to Tommy Pham. The count is 1-0.
You're probably behind. Okay, I guess the rain delay is over. I guess so.
Vuelo is with a V or with a B?
For what?
Like flight
Vital?
in Spanish?
I'm sorry?
Like flight in Spanish, vuelo, is it with a B as in boy or V as in Victor?
El vuelo. B. Oh, no, wait. Voy a volar. It's a V.
Okay.
Vuelo. I like how you call her, you're like mom, and we call, with my mom, we're like, ma.
Oh no, it really depends.
If you guys are mad at her. Sonia.
No, I say sometimes I say ma. I'm like, hey ma.
What does your sister call her?
Mom.
Oh yeah, that's true. I don't want to go on this trip, Mom. I don't know how your mom calmed your sister down. $5:54 to go in the Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. Here we go.
Get ready for
Last
Jason to
game of the
show
Stanley Cup Final.
tears for not commentating hockey for the next 3 months.
Literally, along the near boards, here's Lendl, Anton Lendl. Therefore, Tarasenko inside the line, cleared quickly by Kulikov. Tarasenko! And it's squeezed by Stuart Skinner. Honestly, Skinner's not to blame for this loss. It's knocked away by CC Losterinen, and he's able to poke this inside to Tarasenko, and Tarasenko almost gets one in on Skinner, but before he set, and now Skinner holds on. He had to fight it. But if the Oilers lose tonight, which they most likely will, yeah, 99% sure. Stuart Skinner's not to blame.
Mm-mm. It was the people that were supposed to score, honestly.
Yep. Forwards, McDavid, Draisaitl, all these guys. And there's another whistle. The Panthers have been in defense mode most of the third period. 3 shots. Sergei Bobrovsky has been doing his best. He's been awesome tonight. You get Losterinen that makes a diving save. And then Montour, Bobrovsky, all trying to fight in front of the net to defend this game. It's a very good rebound performance by Florida. Bobrovsky re-emerging as a Conn Smythe favorite winner or favorite. He was before Game 4. At Game 3, he was considered to possibly win it. Here's McDavid, still with something to say about that offside. Just 5:10 to go. Panthers are just milking this clock like a farmer milks a cow. I'm doing the whistle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know what, ladies and gentlemen.
I just
I don't
have the time for this anymore.
5 minutes to go in the third period. Ekholm trying to skate away from Carter Verhaeghe. Good work by Verhaeghe. Forcing the turnover. Barkov sending it in deeper. Verhaeghe dealing with a rolling puck. Bouchard and Ekholm. And then Edmonton feels like this is taking forever. Barkov puts it right into the midsection of Stuart Skinner. Oh, man. Crazy. Panthers almost lost this. Like, they have to be breathing a sigh of relief when they win the cup. Like, fuck, we almost lost this shit. If the Edmonton Oilers tie it, I'm so fucked. But I don't think it's going to happen because they can't make a play to save their lives. The Florida Panthers are just so good right now at defending.
Watch the Oilers score in the last second to send it into overtime.
No. Fuck you. Fuck you, you son of a bitch. Fuck you. And Florida Panthers with the forecheck, taking some time off the clock. Shot in by Broberg. 4:15 to go in the Stanley Cup final. Bouncing puck. Nurse kicked out by Bobrovsky. Around for Rodriguez. Couldn't run it down in the neutral zone. Nurse across for Broberg. 4 minutes to go in the period. Many of the fans are on their feet inside their arena. Fogle back to the line. Nurse trying to shift. Tarasenko. Bobrovsky to save. He gets knocked down. The shot from Bouchard. Bobrovsky still down. McDavid. Bobrovsky did not have his stick. He's back on his feet, but without a stick. And it'll be cleared from Tarasenko. 3.5 to go. And my iPad has stopped.
Hold up. I got you.
Some
Open
great
Google.
chances for Edmonton. Yeah, it's taking forever.
What up? My thing is slow too. 3:22 to
Yeah.
go.
All right. Try title on the draw. The big gun's still out there for Edmonton. Can't get anything done. Oh, Jesus Christ. And that one winds up in the netting, and that'll be a face-off to the right of Bobrovsky with 3:22 to go. If I'm Florida, I'm keeping Bobrovsky in the net. Honestly, if I'm Edmonton, I'm keeping Skinner in the
In
net.
front by Reinhardt. Barkov taken away by Draisaitl. Down low. Tough angle shot. by Hyman. Goes past Broussard. Here's Berhage. Lost behind the goal line by Broussard. Draisaitl. Under 3 minutes to go. Here's McDavid. Draisaitl. McDavid. Onside. Draisaitl. Comes around to Broussard with some room. Over the net. Tipped over to the cage. Connor McDavid. 2:40 to go. How much time will they keep Skinner in the net? Draisaitl to Broussard. His shot deflected by... Don't know who that was. 2:25. Edmonton with all kinds of pressure. McDavid spins away. Centers one. Borowatsky still free. Shot toward the net by Ekholms. By Reinhardt. Bobrovsky under siege. Timely help from his teammates. 2 minutes to go. Here's Nugent Hopkins. Henrique. Played in deep by Fogle.
Warren Fogle there looking good. Bobrovsky getting help from his teammates. 2 minutes to go. Nugent Hopkins. Henrique batting it in, but knocked in.
At the line. Offside.
Out of play. Now this is crazy.
1:35 to go.
At this point in Game 5 last year, none of this was happening. The Golden Knights were ahead 8-3. Or 9-3.
Well, then again...
The save doesn't matter here.
Well, then again, they won it in 5, no?
Yeah. But what I'm saying is at the end, it was... Well, yeah, and there's no Game 7 that's had 12 goals. But I'm saying 9-3, I mean, what were the Panthers going to do at that time? So the Golden Knights were just moving the puck in circles. $95 seconds left. 1 minute and 35. They've allowed a lot of time for the line change here. 1:35 to go. McDavid back out there. Hasn't done anything this period aside from get a few chances. A lot of regret going to happen for the Edmonton Oilers. McDavid in his 9th season trying to get his name on it for the first time. Edmonton has had 10 straight shot attempts. 4 of them on goal. Couple of anxious moments for fans on both sides as the puck was bouncing on both sides of the crease. I almost said punk. Bobrovsky getting some help from his teammates to make a bunch of saves. A good amount. All right, Florida getting ready to win the Stanley Cup. Unless Edmonton can do something crazy, I don't see it. The Florida Panthers will have won the Stanley Cup. Well, it's been a good series, ladies and gentlemen. I know we've only streamed 2 of the 7, but we have talked about all 7 games on TikTok. Crazy. Bouchard drives it in. Skinner still out. Ekblad has it. Still time to loft it out. Knocked down at the neutral zone by Ekholm. And in the clear, here's Reinhardt. Sam Reinhardt, one of the goal scorers in this game, poked away by Draisaitl. Here comes Stuart Skinner. The net is empty with 1:10 to go. A turnover, and then Barkov didn't get a good read on it. Here's Edmonton. McDavid down on his knees, loses the puck. This game is over. 1 minute to go. Bouchard goes back after it. This is it. The Edmonton lineup looks gassed. Remarkable job to force a Game 7. But they have run out of magic. Tkachuk slides it ahead. Evan Rodriguez! Bouchard! 30 seconds to go! This is skated back by McDavid and fired back wide of the cage by Rodriguez. Rodriguez having a good shift. 20 seconds to go in the Stanley Cup final. Bouchard's pass
Florida
doesn't
won
go.
it.
10 seconds to go. Florida trying to end it up against the wall. 2 seconds to go. The Florida Panthers are Stanley Cup champions. Overcoming a 3-game losing streak. Brought him back in the 7th game. The silver trophy to the Florida Panthers. Florida wins their first Stanley Cup ever in franchise history. After not making it last season, this is Florida's year. An amazing Game 7 to make up for the terrible performances in the last 3 games. It does not matter now. Florida are Stanley Cup champions for the first time since the Tampa Bay Lightning in 2021. Wow. For the first time in their 30-year history, the Florida Panthers are Stanley Cup champions. Paul Maurice is now a Stanley Cup winning coach for the first time ever in his career. 30 years in the NHL, has his Stanley Cup, his first Stanley Cup ever. He can finally take his place with some of the all-time coaching greats in the NHL. He walked away from the Winnipeg Jets in 2021, answered that call from Bill Zito, and he has led the Florida Panthers to the Stanley Cup championship twice and won it on the second try. If that doesn't say awesome, after being down 3 against the league's best defensive team, Sergei Bobrovsky was brilliant in 4 out of the 7 games. The Panthers are the 2024 champions. The Tkachuk family are all waving tears from their eyes. A distinguished 18 years from Matthew Tkachuk. He has finally won a Stanley Cup. And as he said, he finally did it for his daddy. What a night. Tkachuk changed this franchise when they transitioned from up-tempo to high scoring to Presidents winning 2 years ago. They transformed themselves into a defense first teams, and Tkachuk personified that. Came over on a massive deal from the Calgary Flames. Brady Tkachuk from the Ottawa Senators. The management is on the ice. The second year in a row, I think it's the third year in a row, where the home team. All right, Oscar, thanks for coming. And that is it. If you are the Edmonton Oilers, you gotta be proud of yourselves. You've got to be proud of yourselves. Stuart Skinner is probably going to kick himself for giving up that game-winning goal. McDavid, Draisaitl, and company pushed it all the way to the end, but they ran out of air. They ran out of energy. You score 1 goal in Game 7. You got to tip your hat to the Florida Panthers. The Oilers just couldn't find that extra goal. They had a lot of grade A chances. If you are the Oilers, so you got to be proud. They clawed their way to a Game 7, and you cannot underestimate that. It's no more a dream for Tkachuk. It is now reality for the entire Tkachuk family and the Florida Panthers. 2 years with the Florida Panthers, and now they are finally champions. This is my post game. Thank you so much. I really thank everybody for watching. I thank everybody for paying attention to me on TikTok as I've commentated. Thank you to RTS with Oscar Montiel. Thank you to everybody. Follow me on TikTok at JSports. And like us here on YouTube, everywhere else. Subscribe, press the notification bell, support us on PayPal. Thank you so much. Amazing hockey season. We will do some Golden Knights videos, and we will see you for the next NHL season. Congratulations to the Florida Panthers for being Stanley Cup champions. Congratulations on winning the Stanley Cup in the Stanley Cup Finals, Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals. All right, everybody, that is it.